What is up, Earth's mightiest subscribers? It's your boy Ernie, Blerd Without Fear. I got the homie Carter Presents, aka Carter Prime, in the building. What's good, pimp? How you doing?
My face hurts from getting that fucking star taken off.
Hey, at least yours came off right. It didn't leave your face all like fucked off like that one dude in the movie.
It almost did, but I'm in LA now, so plastic surgery exists here. I got them two dudes off Nip Tuck to do it for the free.
Oh damn! Look, them motherfuckers still got a license after all them shenanigans.
I ain't said all that. I just said I got it done for the free.
Anyway, man, we got a jam-packed show today, and of course, as you guys may know, this is not a live episode of the Blerd Cave. This is not a live take. This is all pre-recorded because as of the time that you guys see this video, I am already in Brooklyn. I'm going to be in New York this weekend for Brooklyn Comic-Con. I will be there both Saturday and Sunday, which will be the 21st and 22nd of this month. So if you happen to be watching this, you're in the New York or Brooklyn, you're in the Brooklyn area, or you're in New York somewhere, you just can hop on over to Brooklyn, just one of the hop over to the next borough or whatever, come through. I'll be there. It's going to be from, I believe it starts at 12 p.m. Eastern and runs until 7 p.m. that same evening. Both days, and there's an after party on Saturday, so definitely come by, check it out. I'll be around for a fair chunk of it. But yeah, drop in, holla at your boy. That said, also, because we're not live, I'm not going to be able to respond to any and everything that you guys say in the chat. So I apologize.
I'll be here for that. After this gets posted, I will be in the comments for quite a while. I'll be in the Discord for quite a while because while he is in New York, I'm going to actually be in Hollywood because there are quite a few Twitch events that I was asked to be a part of and do some stuff here and there. So we're both going to be hella busy. That's why we could not, for the life of us, figure out a way to do Cave this week live. So he's going to be in New York. I'm going to be in Hollywood doing Twitch shit that I really don't want to do, but I'm going to do it anyway because that bag. So hey, I will be in the YouTube comments like I always am. So if anyone has any questions, I'll try to help you all out while I can, or hopefully I'm not drunk because I was at Twitch parties.
Hey, I'm not mad at you, brother. That said, let's go ahead and get to it. We got a not jam-packed show, but this was, we're going to try and keep it pretty concise. First things first, we had the arrival. This actually dropped in the middle of the night. I was actually awake when this went live. I just happened to look up, and it was like, I think I had refreshed YouTube because I was looking for something, and it was like Marvel Final Eternals trailer. And I was like, this fake? And then I actually went to CBR and comicbook.com and some other websites. They were like, yeah, Marvel just stealth dropped the trailer. They just said, here you go ahead and sprinkle this shit on out here. But no, we got the trailer. We got it pulled up. Let's see here. Let's add it to the stream. There we go, because we can do that. We got the Eternals final trailer reaction. You guys should be able to hear the trailer just fine. We're going to take a look at it and see what we can learn.
All right.
And figure out why people on Twitter are talking about Galactus.
Okay.
Let's go.
5 years ago, Thanos erased half of the population of the universe. But the people of this planet brought everyone back with a snap of a finger. The sudden return of the population provided the necessary energy for the emergence to begin.
Tony Stark fucked up.
How long do we have?
7 days.
We got 7 days to save the world.
We're Eternals. We came here 7,000 years ago to protect humans from the deviants.
actually get to see a little bit more than and we can see laser eyes.
Thanos or any war, all the other terrible things throughout history.
We were instructed not to interfere in any human conflicts unless deviants are involved.
By who?
Oh, there you go. You got your answer. Hey, it's Galactus.
Why those deviants look like Dark Souls monsters?
Right? That's like the
some of them
fog
for
just
centuries.
closed in behind me.
I.
Hello.
This is what the end of the world looks like. At least we have front row seats.
You know what's never saved the planet? Your sarcasm.
Damn. But they were just like, hey, Paperboy, act like you hold some shit. Act like you holding a BlackBerry.
You protect it.
See, why does Kit Harington look like he does in Game of Thrones? He just looks like he don't know shit.
I don't know.
Oh, damn, that man with the finger guns.
Any of them.
Wait, how they got a better Superman?
Did you see that Targaryen dragon? See?
Right? See? Dude, wait a minute.
We got Galactus and Targaryen
I bet you've got the perfect safe house. Well, what's this even made of? Vibranium?
Fall collection. IKEA.
Damn fool.
Just off the strength of you hitting my table like that, you would have caught hands.
Oh, yeah, no, off rip.
Because you got to realize how ugly of a fucking statement that was you just made. I'm going to use vibranium for my kitchen table.
Oh, like he just hit, like he didn't even wait for a response about whether or not. Dude, just like, oh, I bet this made out of vibranium. Bow. Okay, so let's go back through it. So basically, the Eternals final trailer, we finally got to see. We technically saw the deviants in the teaser trailer.
Yeah,
but it was such a blink and you'll miss it moment that it was very easy to just kind of be like, where the fuck are they?
Yeah.
In this trailer, we actually got to see what the deviants actually look like. We got to see them fighting against the deviants, or whatever. We got, I think that first shot we got where the
Bloodstarved Beast.
Look, wait, why do I want to play Bloodborne?
I promise.
Look, wait, hold up. Like, soon as I saw the shit, why I want to play Bloodborne all of a sudden?
Ooh, boy.
Why am I trying to play Bloodborne right now? Why did I hear that? I was sitting here thinking, like, just remember, you got to duck under his, duck under the right arm on his, like, so his left, like your left, his right, duck under the right arm every time, and keep the poison antidote on you at all times.
I can feel myself doing that slow ass Molotov throw animation. I can feel
Look, I'm sitting here with the goddamn Kirk hammer just laying into this fool.
Man.
No, but no, in all seriousness though, like we get to see, and that's not really, I mean, yeah, there's this shot right here, but we also get a couple of other shots. I think there's a shot down here a little later where we see what appears to be, I'm assuming, is a Celestial right here. Not the only shot of a Celestial that we see in this, but yeah, this is why people kept talking about, or not this shot. It was actually this shot. This is what had people on Twitter saying, "Oh my God, Galactus is in the MCU."
So here's my question to that. A lot of you people, because I get shit on every time I say that Jason Aaron's Avengers run is kind of mid.
Mm-hmm.
They living in a whole ass Celestial. Avengers Mountain is them living in a motherfucker that looks exactly like that.
Mm-hmm.
That's Galactus, though. I hate you people.
Mm-hmm. But this is what happens when you have non-comic book fans like trying to talk about shit that they don't really know anything about. like, because like, all right, right here, I don't even know who this motherfucker is. Because I'll be honest, I don't fuck with Eternals like that. I didn't fuck with okay. So not until Kieran Gillen just recently started writing Eternals did I start fucking with the Eternals.
Yeah.
But this shit right here, I think. Let me see if I can find the shot. Here, yeah, here's the shit where he got.
Fun fact: I did that to a girl one time. First stroke, eyes went back in her head like the Undertaker. It was great. It was a great feeling.
Look, well done. Did she wake up, let her go, rest in peace?
No, I'd have walked out the hotel room at that point. No, we ain't doing it. No.
But no. So this brother right here, this is the deviant as well. This is probably the main bad guy that they're up against.
Okay.
That it seems like, at least as far as I can tell. Like I said, I'm gonna be I want to be the first one to put this out here. I don't know fuck all about the Eternals. All I know is the names of most of the characters. I have vague understanding of what each of them can do. And I know just enough about them to know who the main characters are, like the characters that get focused on the most. Like I know that Angelina Jolie is playing Thena. I know that Jim Chan's playing Cersei. I know that I can't remember the brother's actual name, so I'm just gonna call him Paperboy. I know he's playing Festus. I know that Selma Hayek is playing, I think, Ajax. And then the other boy from Game of Thrones, not Kit Harington, who's playing the Black Knight, but the other dude that was Robb Stark. I know he's playing Icarus. That's the extent of that, and the fact that I know that they are in a way related to Thanos, and that they are not supposed to interfere with human stuff, and that they were created by the Celestials. You have now exhausted my entire repertoire about the Eternals. And that's kind of one of the reasons I'm down for this movie, because for me, this is Guardians of the Galaxy for me. I didn't know shit about Guardians of the Galaxy. I knew who Rocket Raccoon was. I knew who Groot was. I was vaguely aware of who Star-Lord was. And I was actually probably more aware of who Drax and Gamora were by virtue of the fact that I read Infinity Gauntlet and Infinity War as a kid. All the rest of that shit, I didn't know nothing about. The more crazy they got with it, I was like, I don't know what any of this shit is. Who? Korath. Who is Korath? But no, what did you think about this trailer? You know, especially compared to the previous one, the teaser.
So compared to the teaser, it was a full trailer. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you ain't feeling it. You ain't with it.
I'll probably go and watch it because I know we're gonna discuss it.
Yeah.
If it wows me, then I'll be the first one to say, you know, the trailers didn't do this movie justice. It's actually pretty fantastic. But just with the teaser and with this trailer now, nothing is just screaming at me to want to go watch this in theaters. Well, I mean, even if it is coming, I'm assuming this shit's gonna come out in theaters. I don't think they're gonna do that Disney Plus shit with this movie.
They've actually been hemming and hawing with it lately. After all that Black Widow shenanigans shit happened, they did come out and say, yeah, this movie's gonna be. They came out with a trailer that said in theaters only for Eternals. Like it was a little small TV spot, didn't really have any new footage in it. Really, nothing to write home about anyway. Not like in this one, and just maybe less than 12 hours before this trailer dropped.
Yeah.
Then they start saying, well, technically we'll see when we get there.
Yeah. So
and that's kind of how this has become.
I don't want people to take what I'm about to say and think that I'm siding with a certain group of dumbasses. But when I saw this trailer, I'm not really feeling anything to go watch this movie. Just like when I saw the trailer for Captain Marvel. I watched that trailer and same thing happened with Captain America and the First Avenger. I thought the trailer was kind of whack, and I watched the movie and it was kind of boring. So I was right about that one. But Captain Marvel, I don't have an opinion on because I never saw it. Only saw the trailers, and the trailers didn't interest me, so I didn't watch it. The trailers Don't interest me. So
you also are a much harsher critic of MCU movies, though. Let's not leave that out for a second, because I will. Yes, you are. You are a terribly harsh person when it comes to like, it's really weird. You're really easygoing on DC movies.
No, okay, I see what you're doing. Okay,
no bullshit. No, you can't say you aren't. You can't say you aren't.
What you mean?
Because you gave. Okay, so case in point.
Yeah.
Let's break it down. So, Captain America: The First Avenger.
Yeah.
I don't think it's a boring movie at all.
Okay.
It's a very good. Hell, if the movie was so fucking boring, DC wouldn't have copied it to make Wonder Woman. But also, let's bear in mind.
Okay.
I don't think you like period piece style comic book movies either, because they both have that in common. But you were really forgiving of the Snyder cut. Like, almost to a fault. like you cut the Snyder cut all kind of slack.
Well, I know why I did that, though.
Why?
I did that because of his daughter.
I mean, his daughter ain't got shit to do with the movie. Not in terms of the making of it.
Well, not in terms of the making of it, but the reason why he had to step away, and the reason, and him saying it was for her and shit like that. I think that's why I kind of cut that movie some slack. But like, I liked everything. But when it came to Captain America, I just thought the first Avenger was kind of. It wasn't. I don't want to say boring, because Wonder Woman was fucking boring. Oh my god, Wonder Woman was fucking boring. But that's really the only movie I've said that about. I've enjoyed every Marvel movie that I've watched. I'll tell you that you're not a harsh critic of the movies themselves. Yeah. You're a harsh critic of the trailers for said movie, because I can't count how many times I've heard you say the same thing. Yeah, this don't look like it's gonna be any good, or this doesn't have me. Like, almost every trailer we watch, sometimes you're like, nah, I ain't feeling this. Okay, and then you'll come. If you actually watch it, though, a lot of times you will come back and be like, nah, I actually liked it. But okay. Now you see, when I keep that same energy, when I say that this trailer looks really good, it looks better than the first one, and then we watch the movie, and then Wonder Woman 84.
Well, I mean, I can't say shit, because I actually was hyped for Wonder Woman 84. And you saw how I came out of that motherfucker.
Yeah.
But I was a harsher critic. I was a harsher critic of Wonder Woman 84 than you were.
Okay. But I don't see myself being like that, because I like Civil War's trailer. I like Winter Soldier's trailer. I enjoyed Infinity War, Endgame. Black Widow's was fine.
But I remember you saying after every trailer, you're like, "Yeah, I'm not gonna go see this."
Yeah,
or you would be like, "Yeah, this isn't interesting me. This is like you like this doesn't interest me enough to want to actually go out of my way to watch it."
Or like Captain Marvel, okay, blockbuster.
You don't even have to go out of your way.
And we punch an old lady. Oh, okay.
Well, you don't even have to go out of your way to watch Captain Marvel. You still ain't watched the motherfucker.
Yes, I do. I do have to go out the way to watch Captain Marvel now.
It's on Disney Plus.
I don't have Disney Plus.
Well, you got websites.
Okay, but these websites are getting really, really strict now. They want you to have VIP status to go and watch old shit. And
no, I'm good.
That's bad when we're doing VIP services for some fuckery websites. And that's some shit. You gotta have.
They gotta make money, man.
VIP subscriptions for bootlegs.
Yeah, it's true. I've seen that
whole world, boy.
Like honestly, you may as well just this is why I actually tell people, like, man, if you go bootleg, you may as well go ahead and buy the real thing, because they're gonna make you pay one way or the other.
Yeah,
one way or they're gonna find a way to make you pay for that shit. They're gonna find it somehow.
You know what? Okay, compromise. What I will do after we finish this, I'll go on YouTube and I'll watch someone's reaction of Captain Marvel. Boom! I saw the movie. I saw it with multiple fucking people. If I watch one of them YouTube reactions, they got several niggas.
It depends on how you watch it, because or it depends on who you watch, because you are aware Captain Marvel had a whole ass hate campaign against it for like the entire year leading up to its release.
Yeah, which is really fucking weird, because none of those people I feel like read the book. They just didn't.
They didn't read the book. They didn't like Brie Larson.
Yeah,
because reasons.
And I always get her confused with Allison Brie, so I never know which was which. I always somebody will say one name, and I'll think it's Captain Marvel. Then somebody will say another name, and they mean that girl. That's
well, you know, the fucked up part is they were both on Community.
They were. I didn't know that. Okay.
Allison Brie was a main character. Brie Larson had a one-off episode where she was like, she was just on there as a guest, and she had one episode and she was out.
Okay.
And she was actually good in that. I really liked her in that episode.
Yeah.
But getting away from all that, point of matter is just, there were dudes who literally did reviews of Captain Marvel the week it came out who didn't even actually go see the movie, but they made a video called Captain Marvel Movie Review. And at the beginning of it, they'd be like, I didn't actually go see it, but I just know this bad. And then they gave all the reasons why they think it's bad. It's like, that's why, like anytime someone on the internet's like, hated on Captain Marvel, I'm just like, no, I'm not gonna even validate what you say by giving it like the time of day. But
I mean, just because she said some stupid shit, everybody says stupid shit. We say stupid shit all the time.
She didn't say anything stupid though.
Oh,
that's the thing. The thing that people got. We're going way off on a tangent here, away from Eternals. But I will just briefly say, for anyone who doesn't understand what we're talking about, the reason why people think what Brie Larson said is stupid because it was taken out of context. She said that she didn't want just a bunch of random white dudes in her press junkets because she said that when she goes to these press junkets, this is what the thing, people paraphrase what she said because that's the paraphrase you typically hear. People like, oh, she doesn't like men. She doesn't like men. She's a sexist. She's a feminist bitch. That's what they say. What the truth of the matter was, what she actually said was, when she goes these press junkets, the people who are usually interviewing her are typically older white men. There are no people of color, rarely any women, and that's what she was talking about. She said when she goes these press junkets, she wanted the studio to let more people of color, black and brown people, and women see the movies or do the press junkets
so
like that.
So this is like the fucking argument I saw one time. There was fucking Ebert and Roper shit on. Now this is ages ago, but Ebert and Roper shit on that movie Lilo and Stitch.
Yeah,
and they just dogged the movie out, and then several motherfuckers was like, "Well, it's not for you, ugly motherfuckers. This for the children,
right?
The fuck are you doing reviewing Lilo and Stitch? This for the babies."
Right.
Okay. It's that.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it was, and I think something she said. Yeah, she said something similar because I think she was in that movie. What was it? The one that Ava DuVernay did. I can't remember the name of it, but it was not good. But basically, it was a story for young teenage girls and a bunch of grown ass white men were at the damn thing.
I mean,
and
that makes a lot of sense.
Okay. Right. Like that thing, people took it in because it's the internet. They took it out of context, ran with it, and suddenly Brie Larson is the most evil woman on the face of the planet. Go watch that woman's YouTube. She is adorkable. Anyway, point of the matter is, Eternals. I'm gonna go watch it. I'm gonna watch it. I'm not gonna sit here and lie and say I'm not gonna fucking watch it. I'm genuinely interested. Yeah. Because this doesn't like. For one, you've got an Oscar. You now have an Oscar-winning director attached to it.
Yeah.
You have a cast that should not exist.
You ain't lying.
On paper.
You ain't lying.
Just Angelina Jolie.
Angelina Jolie, Selma Hayek, and goddamn Paperboy.
Yeah, right, dude. It was a Kamal Nanjiani. How? Why are these four people in the same room with each other?
Well, you got Tomb Raider, Desperado, Atlanta, Game of Thrones, and Silicon Valley in a Marvel action adventure movie.
Dude, like honestly, if you told me like 10 years ago this movie was going to be made and have these people in it, I'd have laughed you out of here. I would have stone cold. Like y'all think I'm bullshitting. I would have laughed you out this motherfucker. But the thing is, I think it's going to be an interesting movie. I think it's going to be good.
Okay.
I don't think it's going to be the absolute greatest, best thing that the world's ever seen, but I do kind of get the vibe. And I don't know, you may agree, you may disagree.
Okay.
I feel like this movie is going to wind up being like WandaVision. Not necessarily I'm saying in terms of quality, but I'm just saying in terms of it's going to be that movie that people are going to act like they don't want to see.
Mm-hmm.
And then the movie's going to come out. People are going to see it. And then all of a sudden they're gonna be talking about like it's the best thing since sliced bread, that they were on board since day one.
And I'm happy you said that.
Do with WandaVision.
I'm happy you said that because I was one of the main people that was just like, okay, WandaVision, and then WandaVision ended up being cold.
Mm-hmm.
So if this movie does the same thing, great. It's just the trailers was kind of nasty. But if that's the same thing, cool. Cool.
Well, the thing is, people keep saying they want Marvel to do different shit.
Yeah,
like get away from the formula, try new shit. And this is them trying new shit. I mean, it may not look like it at first because it kind of does look like a standard origin story superhero movie, but we haven't seen it. We don't know.
Yeah, and I think that's the main thing with me is just that from the 10 years we've had of everything that has happened. From everything that we have seen happening in the Disney Plus shows, I'm more so looking forward to that than a start from scratch Eternals film.
Right. Especially since technically no one really asked for it. Yeah. Like it's one of those things. It seems like more of a passion project than it does like something people like you, because technically, contrary to popular belief, when Black Panther and Captain Marvel announced, those were the two most asked for movies.
Yeah.
I don't remember anyone saying that for the Eternals. But hey, you never know.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's the only question I have. The only question I'm going to have with the movie, and then we'll move on to the next thing.
Yeah.
The only real major question I have with it is, how is this movie going to fit in with everything else?
Yeah.
And will it have as lit of a post-credit scene as what people are already claiming Shang-Chi has? Because apparently the internet was abuzz last night because the premiere, and people who have seen the movie early technically have kind of seen it themselves. People are already saying that the post-credit scene for Shang-Chi is supposed to change the game. We get to the movie and then we see the post-credit scene, we're like, huh?
Yeah. Well, I'm happy I didn't read that. That's honestly, like, I haven't really looked up anything when it came to Shang-Chi, just because I want to see a Marvel karate movie that's actually good. That ain't Iron Fist, and I'm hoping that this one is really, really good. So, when it comes to something that I'm really adamant in wanting to watch, I will check out from the internet.
Yeah,
I did that with Suicide Squad. I plan on doing it with Shang-Chi. With Eternals, I feel like it's going to have something huge because of the Celestials and things like that.
We haven't seen them we've seen them, but we haven't seen them showcase this way.
Yeah,
as we have, we've seen them in Guardians of the Galaxy, technically, but not.
So
really.
With this movie being as Oscar baity as it is, I feel like they really have to. I think if it doesn't make it on the strength of people going to see it for that aspect, because it looks interesting or something like that. If they hear that it has an after credit scene that's just fucking amazing, oh my god, I feel like that's going to bring a lot of people in the seats. So I feel like I feel like Eternals may actually have something that's just wow, that just opens things up. I'm hoping it does.
I know, I do too. I 1,000%. I want Eternals to succeed. I want every movie that comes out to succeed. I don't really ever want a movie to fail. Because if it fails, it hurts everything else that comes after it. That's
because the Guardians of the Galaxy failed. We wouldn't have got Thor Ragnarok. We wouldn't have got Deadpool. We wouldn't have got any of these fucking R-rated, or we wouldn't have got any of these like crude humor.
No.
Like we wouldn't have got any of the films like that. So I completely understand it. And I don't want Eternals to fail. I'm just saying from the trailers.
No. Yeah, no, I totally get where you're coming from, though. I mean, and the thing is, it takes different things to hook people. And you have to kind of meet that balance, but you also have to meet that balance without giving too much away. And honestly, I kind of don't want them to show anything else because even though technically I feel like this is a movie that probably they should show a little more, they should give away a little bit more just so people do become more interested in it.
Yeah, just because no one knows the Eternals. Yeah.
Right. I do at the same time kind of hope that, if this is in fact the final trailer as they claim, which that's the only
goddamn trailer they've shown. It's a bitch.
It's like everything else was a teaser and they had some TV spots, but they didn't really have an actual trailer in between that. But that's neither here nor there. But I'm hoping that word of mouth, the same way that people like clamored around like Loki and WandaVision and stuff like that, how it kind of became that thing that people were like, oh yeah, no. This Go check this out. I'm kind of hoping this is going to get that same buzz and word of mouth. If it's hopefully if it's really good. Okay. I'm not worried about Shang-Chi. I know Shang-Chi is going to be lit. I've watched way too many featurettes about it. I kind of feel like I've already seen a good chunk of the movie.
I'm happy I have not. For that reason.
Yeah,
right there.
Like I've seen the fight scenes, and the fight scenes, it's really interesting. It feels like a mix of Jackie Chan, like the best parts of a Jackie Chan movie and the best parts of a Bruce Lee movie. Like, that makes any sense. Like, it's like they took a good blend and mix of different iconic martial arts, legendary, movies and actors, and melded it into one solid style. So we'll see. Marvel's got a lot on their tray right now, so I don't think we're going to be hurting for MCU anything here for the foreseeable future. Let's kick it over to Star Wars.
Yeah.
This one is, I guess, let's go ahead and explain this for those who don't know. Imagine Star Wars, but in anime form. There you go.
The Animatrix.
Yeah.
Put Vader in it.
Yeah. Take all the Star Wars, the Jedi, the Rebellion, all that shit. Put it in that motherfucker. The thing that I find very interesting in this, though, is that from what I understand, this is going to be 7 different anime studios.
Okay, it's the fucking Animatrix.
Yeah, it's Animatrix, just straight up and down. Honestly, they could have called
Shogun Stormtrooper expensive ass figure you got collecting dust on your shelf. This TV version.
The TV version of it really is. I mean, that no bullshit. But I mean, it is what it is. I'm not mad about it. I mean, I'll take it. Let me see here. I'm double checking real quick just to make sure I didn't miss anything. Okay, yeah, we're good. We're good. Okay. Here, let me close this Eternals.
Boy, why you lagging like that?
Cause I'm messing with this. It basically what's happening is the StreamYard is having a hard time keeping up with what I'm doing. Because I got Chrome over here, I got StreamYard over here, and it's like, oh, well, you got something full screen on that side.
Yeah,
you try to do shit over here. Basically, they tell me you doing too much, man. We ain't built for this. But let's go ahead and kick into it. We got the trailer. Let's rock.
Long ago, a great warrior came to this village and entrusted our ancestors with this. Its power and responsibility now lie with you.
A lightsaber. Lord, this is some old. What? Kill. Bro, why did I see Fem General Grievous?
You've been guided by the Force since you were born.
At last,
right?
The moment to rise.
Kill the kid.
Yep. Damn.
It's the first time I've confronted such darkness.
All right. Dude, them over holding the stun blast. Lord have mercy.
We are going to be a proper family.
Dude, this is gonna be some wild shit. Oh, yeah, that's the other thing. They're gonna have both English and Japanese dub. Bro. Did I see Boba Fett?
I accept this responsibility.
Of course, you gotta have a bunny rabbit girl. Wait a minute, we got lightsaber whips now? Bruh. If y'all don't get this animatrix bullshit out my face. Bruh.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Why is it? I guess we can safely say, along with the Mandalorian, we now have another Star Wars series that's just based in the universe of Star Wars that's better than the goddamn films we just got.
You ain't wrong. You ain't wrong.
Why is everything they coming out with better than the 3 movies we got?
But well, you know why? Because they're not okay. So I can tell you why. There's one constant.
Mm-hmm.
All of them.
Okay.
They ain't got shit to do with no motherfucking Skywalkers. Like, no bullshit. They don't have shit to do with fucking Skywalkers. Because I don't know what it is. Whenever they try to do shit with Skywalkers, it always gets convoluted. It gets complicated. Shit gets dumb. It makes no sense. Yeah, no, I think people are I think people are tired of Skywalkers. People are tired of Luke and Leia and Vader and all that shit. They want to see something.
Honestly, I feel like they're tired of them now because of the movies we got.
Well,
they were clamoring for some Skywalker before we saw what we got for clamoring for them Skywalkers.
Well, you're not wrong there either.
This looks cool. This looks dope. This trailer did its job as opposed to Eternals. This trailer did its job. Every studio got their time to shine, show what different aspect they're trying to bring to the whole Star Wars universe, things like that. And I'm gonna laugh my ass off if people see one episode that they think is better than the 3 movies we got, because this trailer is better than them. Come on.
Well, but my only concern with this, because it's an anime, and anime is want to get crazy, as animes always want to do. I go and tell you right now, this shit ain't okay. We've seen anime crazier than Star Wars. So they have to up the ante. That's why you're seeing all that kill bullshit. There's like, no, get buck ass wild. Look at this shit. This motherfucker, like, look, hold on, wait a minute. Oh, go back. Hold on, I gotta go back. Hold on, I want to go back real quick. Here, look at this shit. This heifer literally just pulled a General Grievous. General Grievous right now is like, like, you remember the old Rage comics, where mother be eating the bowl? So he's like, ain't nobody got as many lightsabers as General Grievous. And all of a sudden he see this shit, he just spit Cocoa Puffs all over the wall.
And you know what's crazy? I guess you could add, you know what, and I'm saying this is better than the Star Wars we got with the Mandalorian. Let's take Mandalorian out of the equation. Let's just strictly keep it animated. Now we got this. We got Bad Batch, we got Clone Wars, we got Rebels. Why is all the animated shit better than the movies? And Clone Wars at least still kept it Skywalker. I don't want to say it kept it Skywalker because there were so many different characters.
It was so much. It was other shit.
I have not yet watched it because I used to be confused as to which Clone Wars to watch.
Okay, yeah. Well, also when they originally aired Clone Wars, they aired it out of order. So like that was another problem. Yeah.
Okay, that's what people were talking about, the Netflix when you have to watch it. Okay.
You have to watch it a very specific way. Okay. And the other thing I'm gonna throw out there too is that Rebels, Star Wars Rebels, which was on at the time that we first started getting those live action Force Awakens movies. Yeah. Rebels did a better job of telling a Star Wars story, and it's CG animated, because technically Rebels is almost a continuation of Clone Wars.
Yeah,
a lot of stuff that pops up in Clone Wars pops up in Rebels, and they're even bringing the characters like Ezra Bridger, Sabine. They're bringing all those characters over from Rebels, and they're about to put them in the actual live action. Spin-off, like Ahsoka's getting a spin-off show.
Yeah, like that. I guess this goes back to your argument of people are tired of Skywalkers. When motherfuckers are going crazy, that Ahsoka in the Mandalorian said Grand Admiral Thrawn. When you got motherfuckers losing their mind over a character that came from the books. Not one live action appearance. I think this came out before Rebels. This motherfucker, this some bitch strictly been ink to paper. When people are going more crazy for that, did Mark Hamill them?
Well, no, because I remember because here was the fucked up part. Grand Admiral Thrawn was originally in the novels. He was considered the outside of normal Star Wars continuity shit. And when Disney bought everything, they took all them old books that people have been which were for the most part considered canon, and they said they called it Legends. Star Wars Legends. It's not canon. These characters don't exist. These things don't exist. However, Grand Admiral Thrawn, they were perfectly fine bringing that motherfucker from the Legends and putting him back in continuity. Even the new movies.
Yeah.
The new movies. The premise of the Emperor making dozens of clones of himself, trying to extend his life.
Yeah.
That's from the fucking books. Literally, the story and plot of the Force Awakens trilogy, all they did was take the story from the books, file the serial numbers off of it, and change the names. Because Luke and Leia having a child, that was Force sensitive, and then the story focusing around those children, that's from the books. All they did, instead of having Rey and Kylo be together in the books, they would have been brother and sister. They would have been the next Luke and Leia.
Only on the Blerd Cave can you have somebody equate the Star Wars film to an illegal pistol. You heard it here first. But I think I know about Grand Admiral Thrawn.
Yeah.
There is a character that a lot of people went crazy about that was hinted at. That's from Knights of the Old Republic.
Yes.
From the Xbox game that was hinted at in the show. He was in one of the shows he was hinted at. So when you have more people clamoring for video game characters and novels, that should show you that the universe you created was great, but the ones you're trying to focus on some hot trash.
It's hot trash. No, I mean it's not you, but you're not wrong though. You're not wrong.
Yeah.
It's sad. And I think honestly, everybody's on. I used to think people were on Star Wars burnout.
Yeah.
But that's actually not true. It's kind of the same way people talk about superhero movie burnout.
Mm-hmm.
There's not really superhero movie burnout. Yeah, there are people who are legitimately over superhero movies, but superhero burnout, it's not because people try to equate superhero movies to to westerns. How they made so many westerns that you don't even see westerns hardly anymore.
Yeah.
But that's not the case. The same thing with Star Wars. It's not burnout. You just need to make something good. Because think about it. Everybody was talking about how, it's Star Wars burnout. We just need to let Star Wars die for a while. Then The Mandalorian comes out, and everybody's like, oh my God, Star Wars is back. Star Wars is back. Oh my God. Now we got The Mandalorian. We got a Boba Fett with a whole ass spinoff show. We got Ahsoka Tano with her own spinoff show. We got this fucking visionary shit. We got a whole laundry list of fucking Star Wars shit. Motherfuckers are hype again for fucking Star Wars. We got the Bad Batch. We got Clone Wars back. It ain't burnout. You just need to make something good. And that's kind of why I think it's the same thing once again with superhero movies. It's not that people are tired of superhero movies, really, on the whole. It's just you need to make some good ones. Do something different. Change up the formula. That's what they're doing with Star Wars. They're giving it to other people. They say, hey, Jon Favreau, handle this. Handle this Mandalorian and make something happen. He kicked it off, and you pass it to different directors. And for the most part, the Mandalorian experiment's gone incredibly well.
Yeah.
All things considered. But I feel like this Visionaries is going to be interesting. I don't think every episode is going to be good though.
Well, yeah, I can see that.
I'm just gonna be honest with you on that one. Yeah. I could easily see some of these episodes being some high key bullshit. But Disney as a whole has proven they're willing to put money behind this. They clearly got the talent. So I'm just hoping they can back it up. But yeah, I'm not as hot on this one because I'm tired of anime in general. I'm tired of anime and anime fans in general. I burnt out on all of it. But I will watch a few episodes of this just out of curiosity more than anything else. I'd rather wait for Boba Fett or the Mandalorian.
Yeah.
Or Ahsoka. For her show coming up.
Mm-hmm.
But are you Are you gonna pick up the Disney Plus subscription to?
Absolutely not. I'm just gonna strictly stick with what I've been doing. We're gonna go through my sites, and I'm gonna watch them, and we're gonna discuss them, and I'm gonna talk about them on Twitter at Carter Presents, and that's how that's gonna go. I'm interested in seeing what they do with these.
Yeah. Oh no, I am too.
I don't think they're gonna be different franchises or anything like that, but I think this is a way for them to see, kind of throw something at the wall and see what sticks. You know, and this is something that you and I have talked about before. If Star Wars can do anime, you know, pro wrestling needs to be doing it. How have we not? Especially just because of the comics that came out from Boom Studios. Those would have been great to see animated.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, have you ever seen the anime Tiger Mask?
No, is that the one I heard with Kenny Omega or Rey Mysterio? Somebody was on. Okay,
it's got pretty much the Bullet Club. The Bullet Club. It got the Gorillas of Destiny. It's Tama Tonga, Tongaloa, and Tetsuya Naito and motherfucker Kenny Omega all get broke off.
Yeah,
but it's good. It's a really good series.
Yeah, I like it. I like it. They're trying something, because I think even they know at this point, we get more bread off this than dragging Mark Hamill and Harrison Ford and them at Cryo Freezer to do this real quick. Talk about a goddamn laser sword. Let's go try these. So
yeah,
I'm all for it.
Okay. Let's move on to the next thing. Let's move on to the next thing here. And that is, man, I never thought I'd see this in my lifetime. Well, I mean, I knew I'd see it in my lifetime because it was announced as a Disney Plus TV series, but I just never thought I would see it on this magnitude.
Okay.
This early. But apparently, we're going to be seeing Ironheart coming to the MCU sooner than expected.
Okay.
It was actually just announced today. It's technically this is this is coming from comic book. Ooh, shit. I just froze all the way up. Dude, hold on, let me kill. Okay, I know what it is. It's gotta be Chrome, because like Chrome is
Chrome to each PC up.
Oh yeah, no, Chrome is trying to play videos and shit in the background while I'm like doing shit. Also, let me mute that because there's no audio that needs to come off of this. But yeah, basically what's going on here is Dominic Thorne. Dominic Thorne is going to be taking on the role of Ironheart, as we've talked about before. And yeah, the rumor now, or not the rumor, rather, but Kevin Feige has actually come out and said that he says we're shooting Black Panther, Wakanda Forever right now, and the character of Riri Williams you will meet in Black Panther 2 first. It says she started shooting, I think, this week before her Ironheart series, so she's already in the midst of getting ready to work on her own series. She's going to make an appearance in Black Panther. We don't know how big or small her role is going to be, but it's interesting. I find this very interesting that Marvel is continuing this trend. They technically been doing this for a while, but like it seems like they're doubling down on it now, like taking characters and introducing them in other areas and then bringing them to their own thing. And this was almost kind of a reverse, because I feel like Ironheart's going to come out after Black Panther, or it might come out before, who knows. But you initially we saw this kind of trend of, oh, well, you're going to be on Disney Plus first, then we're going to see in the movies. Because we saw this with Miss Marvel, how they were like, oh yeah, we know Miss Marvel is done shooting and they're working on the Marvels, which is the Captain Marvel sequel. But we also know that Miss Marvel, we also know Monica Rambeau are both going to be in these movies, but we've already been introduced to them in other stuff on Disney Plus. I wonder if it's going to be the reverse of that, where we're going to see her first, like we're going to see her first in Black Panther, and then we're going to see her series later. So that way, you're already kind of introduced to her in Black Panther. You're already going to be like, okay, I know this character is, and then by the time you say, oh shit, it's coming to Disney Plus, she's got her own series, you'll be like, okay, I need to go check out, see who little sis is. Yeah, but that's kind of what I'm hoping for to happen there. But I don't know. It's interesting, man. Brian Michael Bendis, man. I wonder if he's going to get his $1,000 check for that one. Because that is also some news that came out until they reveal how much money the creators get. Like in royalties, I think it's anywhere between like $1,000 to $5,000 or something like that. Like not even anything big. Oh, and you get invited to the premiere. I actually had to clown somebody the other day on Twitter because he was like, "Man, they never they were inviting all these random TikTokers and YouTubers."
Yeah, I did hear that about Shang-Chi. Yeah,
but the thing is, the source that he was like, the source that they were like retweeting and saying that, if they would have scrolled down like maybe two tweets below that, they would have saw Jim Starlin also at the premiere. And Jim Starlin is one of the co-creators of Shang-Chi alongside Steve Englehart. Out of which I don't know if Steve Englehart is around still. I feel like he is not, but he might be. I don't know. I'm gonna look it up because it's 2021. Can't live in ignorance. Let's see. Is he still alive? He is very much still alive. He probably doesn't leave the house much. He is 74 years old. Stay in the house, sir. We just lost Sonny Chiba. I don't want to lose you as well.
Yeah.
I say that in all jesting, but I'm deadly serious. But no, what do you think about this? I mean, how do you feel about it? Have we ever talked about the character Ironheart?
I don't think we've ever talked about the character of Ironheart just because I've never really. It was kind of meh to me.
Okay.
Because it came out at the time that, or she had her book because she was in Iron Man's book and she was also in the Champion's book a little bit. But at that time, I was reading Infamous Iron Man. So I didn't give a fuck about what Riri Williams was doing over here because I was enjoying Dr. Doom and seeing what kind of shenanigans were going to happen with that, but him trying to put on his good foot real quick. I know a little bit about Riri, like how Tony had it was basically Tony's AI that was helping her.
Yeah.
Because
he was
because it was during all the it was during all the Secret Empire
Civil.
Well, Civil War 2 and shit like that. So I wasn't really paying attention to Riri Williams like that. If anyone has anything they think would be a good read for me, put it down there in the comments. I'm gonna be reading them. So
Evel Ewing. Ironheart has a 12-issue miniseries by Evel Ewing that is really
I remember seeing Ewing and saying, "Oh, is this Al Ewing's sister or his baby mama or something?" I might read this.
This is a whole black woman.
Al Ewing might have some game. You know, he might pull him a sister. You don't know. It's not the man business.
He might, but I'm fairly positive she's not married to Al Ewing. There's no relation. I mean, there is awesome. Yeah. Maybe that's why he's always putting black folks in his comics. Got him a little cup of brown sugar. Ain't never looked back.
He put some Nutella on that bread.
In more ways than one.
I had to ruin it. Next story.
Danger.
I'm sorry. I apologize to anyone who I've hurt and harmed. Let's talk about the next thing. Let's keep it movie and TV related. Let's talk about The Boys season 3. They're going to be doing a story arc that I think you and I both didn't think they'd have the balls to do. And that is, for those who don't know what we're talking about, The Boys in the comics, there was a story arc. I think it was, I forget exactly how many issues into it. It's about almost towards the middle. It's somewhere in the middle of the series where they have a story arc called Herogasm.
Yeah.
This is a event that is in canon in the comic book storyline. As far as the civilians know, the superheroes are all banding together for this huge off-world cosmic threat. This is like some Infinity War, Infinity Gauntlet type stuff. And all the heroes have to band together. All of them have to leave the Earth so they can defend the planet from these terrible space entities, and aliens from beyond the stars. When in reality, what they're really doing is they're going to an island way off, away from everybody, and clapping each other's
just
cheeks
fucking.
side.
Yep,
Just fucking. That's all they are doing.
This is how they relieve their stress.
Yes.
When they need a vacay, we just gonna make it seem like it's a big ass kaiju somewhere.
Right.
Star Road the Conqueror is back. We over here in Barbados
doing this.
Yeah. Yeah.
Doing that. But no, the funny thing about it is the showrunner for the show, Eric Kripke, he actually came out and said that they are actually dedicating. Oh, let me get rid of all this. Oh my god, these motherfuckers are wild problematic with the ads. Okay. Anyway, they're going to be tackling it in a single episode that will actually be titled Herogasm. And in this, he said that it's going to be the 6th episode of the season. And that he said, basically, from day one, everyone dared me to make this episode. Challenge met, motherfuckers, is his response to it. When he spoke to Vanity Fair about it. He said he claims the episode will be the peak of crazy for the Emmy-nominated show. He said there will be no topping Herogasm. He said, now that I've seen the dailies of this thing, I'm like, what have we done? It's just so crazy. This is not the first time the showrunner has hyped up the episode like this, saying back in June that the dailies for the episode were the craziest fucking dailies that he has ever seen in his entire career. He even goes say that they've always let us do what we wanted to do, but I think because of that, it comes with a responsibility to moderate and modulate ourselves. You never want to fall on the side of just being gratuitous and gross, which is funny he said that. Because that, oh my God, all these fucking ads and random and sundry video, that's what keeps slowing me down. It's all the ads on all these different sites. Because once I close them, everything goes back to normal. Anyway, it's funny he said, he talked about everything being gratuitous and gross for being gratuitous and gross's sake, because that's what the comic became. The Boys, the comic became gratuitous, gross, and incredibly unreadable, at least to me. The closer it got to the end. The further along they went, the worse it got. It seemed like it became a chore to read, because every time I read it, I felt like I needed to go to therapy. Every time I finished the issue, I was like, well, time to go check in for therapy, make sure my ass doesn't go crazy. But yeah, I don't know. What do you think about it? Like, you're familiar with it. You're familiar with the story. How do you think it's going to play out? Do you think they're going to get as raw as Herogasm?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I think him putting it in people's heads that he could. I mean, that's fine, because I honestly don't think he would even need to do that just to get people to watch the new season of The Boys. That show was a fucking hit.
Oh yeah. I mean, Homelander literally jerked off on the people.
Yeah, and I feel like they've done a good job keeping things in comic, but doing it how they wanted to do it.
Right.
And I've said this several times on the Cave, like that was one of the reasons the Kick-Ass movies did so well, was because it strayed from the comic. They kept certain things, but the ridiculousness and just, we can say horrible things that book did.
Oh my God.
They strayed away from them, put their own spin on it, and we got 2 really good movies out of it. The Boys has been doing the same thing. I'm hoping that we don't see sucking his mom off. You know what I'm saying?
I really don't want to see that.
I'm hoping we don't see Patton Oswalt fucking everything moves.
Right. Which is something we were both worried we were going to wind up seeing.
Yes, we were.
Yeah.
Yes, we were. So I like the fact that they haven't stuck to the books, but they've kept a few things here and there, and they've put their own spin on it, and it's been great. So for them to do full-on Herogasm, I don't think is going to happen. Are they going to fake the world event and show them in an island somewhere? Fucking sure, you could show that, cool, but just with everything else that happens in that book, I don't think we'll need some things can be left up to the imagination and it's fine. Butcher's dog, when he made it fuck the Homelander toy, that used to be a main thing that he could make his dog do in the book, and it wasn't toys, it was everything else.
Yeah, that dog was comically oversized.
Literally the first issue of the book, Butcher makes his dog rape another one.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just like,
and implied that the dog got killed in the process.
Exactly, and the fact that you could have him doing it to a toy. We don't see it. It's left to your imagination. You know what's happening. Okay, cool. So again, if they want to take certain shit from Hero Gasm and put it in their show, that's fine. It's the boys. Of course, you're gonna take some shit from the book, but you won't ramp it up like Garth Ennis did.
No,
you won't go overboard like he did with several of his fucking books.
Oh God, no.
Look at Preacher. Preacher didn't go anywhere near the level that the book did. It still did some things that the book did, but it was its own entity. So cool.
Well, I think it's safe to say too that it's maybe in a lot of cases too. I think it's better to if you're adapting Garth Ennis's work, take your own liberties.
Yeah.
Don't try and do it directly from the page every fucking time. It ain't worth it. And oh my God, fucking ads. Oh my God, huge, egregious ads. Jesus Christ.
Ad block, man. Ad block.
I technically do, but I'm actually about to. Matter of fact, you know what? Let's do this. Let's unpause ad block. There you go. Yes, I'm going to continue without supporting you. I'm sorry. Your ads are egregious. Anyway, let's get on from the boys, because even thinking about it, just thinking about the comic just now made me depressed. Let's move on to the next thing. Let's talk about the thing that it technically came up last week. People kept saying, "Oh man, Jonathan Hickman. What happens if he leaves?" Well, it's official. News came out a couple of days ago. Jonathan Hickman is wrapping up his time with the X-Men after this fall's Inferno arc.
Yeah.
Which is 100% true. It is not a rumor. He is very much done. And when you think about it, he's actually spent quite some time working on X-Men shit. So he's done his part. Like I said, I think you and I both kind of talked about this before, that, we don't get those 10, 15, 20-year runs like we used to.
Yeah.
And even those were rare. They weren't all the time. Like, how often was it you could say someone was on a book for more than 50 issues, sometimes even 25 issues even. It's highly uncommon. Jason Aaron is one of the few. He was on Thor for some years. Dan Slott did Spider-Man for some years.
Yeah.
Chris Claremont did X-Men for some years.
Yeah.
I think I'm trying to remember how long Fabian Nicieza was on X-Men. Jesus. I don't think it wasn't as long as Claremont, but he was on there for a good little chunk. But yeah, it's not common. And I think last week, and I'm not even really gonna talk about the whole particulars of the story itself, because I mean, honestly, I already kind of know what people are gonna be saying in the chat, and I'm probably gonna call it right now. There are so many people I remember from last week that were like, "Oh, well, when Hickman's gone, I'm gone."
Yeah.
And it's like, well, you don't even know what comes after.
Yeah.
Like, the next thing that comes after could be just as good or better.
Yeah.
You never know. Like, people are worried that the quality of the X-Men comics is going to dip, but let's be real. Hickman wasn't writing all those comics. He organized them. He, gave them the ideas and the stories, and he kind of chose what he would allow people to do. But
he was a coach. He was a coach.
Yeah. And don't get me wrong. Good coaching helps win championships.
Phil Jackson.
Yeah, there's a reason. Look, there's a reason why the Lakers, they picked up all them dubs. I mean, Phil Jackson's a good chunk of it. But the people actually like shooting the shots are also.
Yeah. Yeah, you can very easily say that he was the Phil Jackson of Marvel for a little bit because you went from Fantastic Four and FF, and then you go from X-Men. So he got his 3-peat with the Bulls, and now he's getting his 3-peat with the goddamn Lakers now with the X-Men books. So I mean, it's fine. It's like I said before. He wasn't writing all those books, but worst come to worst, they're gonna have to go to him to keep everything in line with what he set up and built. He's been on the. We're not gonna get people that are gonna be on these books for years and years and years anymore. House of X came out in 2019. It's 2021. You can do 3. This is 3 years of setup, putting this there, putting that there, putting this there. Okay. Now you all have the PowerPoint. You all have the Excel. You all have the spreadsheet. Now you know what to do. I can go do this now. I'm still gonna get my bag from this, but I can go do this now. So it's fine. And the people who are talking about, well, when he's gone from the X-Men, I'm gone. I hope you all kept that same energy when Jason Aaron left Thor and then Donny Cates took over.
Yeah, because you remember there was a lot of people who's here's the funny. Jason Aaron was such a weird occurrence because there were people who hated his run.
Yeah.
Who came back?
No. Keep it honest. Keep it honest.
Oh no.
They hated his run when Jane Foster grabbed that fucking hammer.
Right. Yeah. No. That's exactly what I'm talking about. When they found out Jane wasn't Thor anymore, they're like, all right, cool, I'll come back. And I even remember when War of the Realms was going on. I actually did a video because I did this intentionally to troll people. I think I teased people because I was like, I tried to make it seem, I think I made the thumbnail to make it seem like Jane was about to get killed or something like that. And do so many folks clicked on that video thing and they were about to see Jane get clapped. They were happy to see Jane get clapped. I lied. She picked up the hammer and became Thor again. And I was like, fuck all y'all hoes. But no, that's the thing though. But there were, I did know people were like, after Jason Aaron's done with Thor, man, I'm not gonna read Thor anymore. And then Donny Cates Thor came in, and them same motherfuckers would come back, bruh, did you read the new Thor, bruh? Man,
those are the people that I clown that were trying to act like Jason Aaron's run didn't fucking exist. For Donny Cates, who've been on for I think it had just been 2 issues.
Yeah, just been two issues.
This ain't even been a whole arc yet. Sit your ass down.
No. Like they're like, oh man, bro, he changed the game. Like you will sit here and act like Jason Aaron ain't out here. All right, cool. All right, y'all gonna act like Jason Aaron wasn't out here.
I hate people. I hate people so much. I hate you motherfuckers so much.
Motherfuckers have the memories of mosquitoes. Like they'll be like, yeah, man, I don't fuck with so and so because of blah 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 whoop de whoop this that and the third. But it's like, but then you go come back with some other shit and it's like, all right, okay. Like right now, motherfuckers right now. I guarantee you, they gonna, because I know some motherfuckers right now. Man, I don't know. I'm gonna fuck with Donny Cates' Hulk because man, Al Ewing's just so tight. But let that first 2-3 issues come out, bro, man. You see, like I know motherfuckers that was clowning X-Men comics. Man, like man, look at X-Men comics, man, fucking garbage, man, it's bullshit. And then here's the fucked up part. This what made these motherfuckers look so goddamn ugly. So everybody kept telling me, I don't know why you bothering covering these motherfucking Matthew Rosenberg comics. They ain't even gonna matter when Jonathan Hickman come in and do House of X. And then we get to House of X. And since Jonathan Hickman has been on X-Men and has been head of X, I can think of no less than like 20 different instances where I've had to say, yeah, this is a callback to Matthew Rosenberg's X-Men run. So it's like that's why I keep telling those men, like look, I get it, man. Sometimes we have the things we like. I totally get it. I'm not hating. It's just that I just wish that people I wish people kept their energy a bit more consistent when it came to like are you an X-Men fan or are you just an X-Men fan depending on who's writing? Like that's what I want to know. Because I'm an X-Men fan. I don't really give a fuck who's writing half the time. I'll read it, and if I don't like it, I just won't pick. Like case in point, we talk about this all the time. I don't read every X book that comes out right now. Like, I don't read X Corp. I pick up Excalibur ever so often. I only really fucked with Cable because it was Jerry Duggan. And I actually was not reading New Mutants regularly when they first relaunched it after House of X. Because even though I like Ed Brisson, it just wasn't hitting it for me. Yeah, the book as a whole just wasn't hitting it for me. So I was kind of like, 2 hit or miss. And I kind of just let it go. I remember I ended up letting Excalibur, New Mutants, and maybe one other book kind of like fall by the wayside. I just read the shit I enjoyed. That's kind of how I am with everything else. If like right now, I'm enjoying Jerry Duggan's X-Men.
Mm-hmm.
It's only 2 issues in. I'm not gonna be that guy that come up to Carter and be like, bruh, man, you read Jerry Duggan's, man, Jerry Duggan's X-Men already better than John. I'm not gonna do that because that for one, it would be wrong. For 2, it would be stupid. I'm just saying. While I am enjoying Jerry Duggan's run on X-Men, yeah, it's not Jonathan Hickman's. It's something different. He's putting his own spin on. That's what I want. I want to see new, fresh writers come in and do their own thing. And to be fair, if I'm not mistaken, I think I also read within the same breath of reading this story, Hickman's working on something else for Marvel. He's not leaving Marvel. He actually is working. He has something coming out next year for Marvel, but he won't say what it is because he can't because of NDAs. But basically, what he did, and remember, you can even tell that this was not like some out of the blue thing. Is he basically comes out and says, plans have changed entirely. When I pitched the X-Men story I wanted to do, I pitched a very big, very broad 3-act, 3-event narrative. The first of which was House of X. And while this loosely worked as a 3-year plan, I told Marvel up front that I honestly had no idea how long the first part would last because there were a lot of interesting ideas that I had seeded and that other creators would want to play with. And so we left this rather open-ended. And I was also pretty clear with all the writers that came into the office what the initial 3-act plan was, so no one would be surprised when it was time for the line to pivot. So I mean, yeah. He even goes on to say that Marvel doesn't really pay me to just write ongoing monthly books. There's an expectation for me to write bigger books that have a wider reach than that in an effort to facilitate both things. We've all spent the last 6 months or so reorienting the line, me creating Inferno to assist with that, and then bringing in some new writers to add to the existing team, and then plan for the next several years of X books. So after Inferno, I'll be leaving to go work on my next big Marvel thing. And then starting in January, the X line will rocket forward, starting with a weekly series that leads into the very cool refocus line of books. So it's taking us a little while to get everything assembled correctly, but in the end result, everything that's coming after Inferno is going to be pretty great. So even though he's going to be gone, his influence will still be felt. It's not like the X books are suddenly they're going to be in the X mansion next week. They're not. Look.
And they just put down payment on
it. Look. They already remodeling Westchester. The Westchester Mansion. Matter of fact, they already trying to figure out whether they want to call it the Xavier School for Gifted Youngsters or the Jean Grey School for Higher Learning or the Cyclops Technical School for Vocation or whatever the fuck they want to call it.
They didn't make Scott Summers had a Votech. No, you didn't. You didn't give Scott Summers the Votech. That's cold.
And this is coming from a guy who loves Cyclops. So I'm just saying, I'm just fucking around. Actually, Wolverine would actually have the Votech school. Like Cyclops would probably have like the motherfucking I don't know what Cyclops would have. It'd be weird, but yeah. So everybody, calm down. Just calm down. It ain't over yet. The Titanic is not sinking.
Yeah.
Okay. The Titanic is not sinking. The band is not playing as the ship is sinking into the water, like the some Sea of Thieves shit. Which I have done. Now, Carter, are you with us that time we did that shit?
What's that?
We sank our ship and we played our instruments while the boat was sinking.
No, I was not.
Dude,
why was this not on Blerd Got Game? I left my ass off.
Right. Dude, I want to go back and do it again because it was fucking amazing. But you get achievement for it. You get achievement for it. Like you sink the ship, be on the ship as like the boat is sinking into the water and just play an instrument. Like we each all had a different instrument. So that shit was in harmony like a motherfucker. It was amazing. So I was like, Lord. And I picked the saddest fucking song too. I picked the saddest song to start playing.
I might have to fuck around and get Game Pass again so I can start playing.
Dude, yes. It's fucking amazing.
The download is gonna be forever though. Have you seen how big that new COD download is? The new Call of Duty got coming out.
No, I did not.
270 gigs.
They can eat my ass. They can eat my ass. Dude. Wait a minute. Why y'all trying to make me get a hard drive just for Call of Duty?
Man.
Dude, y'all disrespectful, man. And then you know what? Wait, here's the thing. Y'all got some nerve, Activision. Y'all have some nerve. Y'all out here got whole ass sexual harassment, sexual indecency cases going on against you. Y'all getting literally the shareholders are mad at you. Y'all out here putting out problematic statements about workers' unions and shit. And then y'all got the nerve, the audacity, the unmitigated gall to be trying to sexually harass my hard drive for 270 gigs. Y'all go eat a dick. Yeah, nah. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. There's no way. That's like this. Somebody asks you to play Call of Duty, be like, all right, let me know the week before so I can delete some shit, so I can make room.
Man said the week before.
Well, you got a defrag. Well, actually, you got solid state. You don't have to defrag. But man, imagine trying to run that shit on a regular ass hard drive. You have to defrag your hard drive. You have to fucking you have to refresh your Windows. You have to install a fresh copy of Windows just for Call of Duty.
Jesus.
But yeah, it's ridiculous. I'm not. I don't know. I don't think I can fuck with Call of Duty anymore. I don't know.
I'm not mad at you.
I don't know, but sometimes I want to play Call of Duty because I have fun playing it when I do. What's that shit? Plunderers?
I don't fucking know.
I don't know. It's in Warzone. It's like a mode where like you have to have the most money by the end of the it's a race to get $1 million.
Okay.
I was playing the other day with some folks, and I was like, dude, I ain't gonna lie. Because we even won a few matches. It was cool. I said, this is what it feels like to play Fortnite without like building. Which is always a good thing. I was like, yeah, I like that. I like playing Call of Duty. I want to play Call of Duty sometimes. I'm just like, man, but y'all too problematic. Y'all are way too motherfucking problematic with the shit for me to fuck with you. But anyway, let's see what else we got here. Man, you know what? Let's pivot a little bit. I'm double checking real quick because I want to see. Nope, nobody did it. So I don't want to hear nothing. You're like, man, y'all ain't answer no questions. Y'all didn't leave none.
Watch, I'm gonna be the one that they finna ask me all the questions in the comments. Watch.
Well, it's gonna be some bullshit too. I already know. And I already know. Dude, real quick. Here, real quick, just because this is funny to me. Not funny. It's not really funny. Did you hear about OnlyFans, bro?
Yes, I did.
Dude, why is OnlyFans trying to put all these women out on the street?
I saw what you said on Twitter, and I was hoping you didn't ask because my opinion is gonna make people mad.
Wait, hold on, wait a minute. Let me do this real quick. Let me do this real quick for Carter to say what he gonna say.
Danger.
There you go. All right, now say what you gotta say.
Okay, when it comes to OnlyFans, if you all don't know what we're talking about, long story short is OnlyFans is trying to get away from the porn stuff. They're going to be taking down people's explicit things. Just every sex worker that's on that platform is basically in panic mode right now. Here's my thing. This was being talked about this was being talked about months ago. That they were
7 months ago, I believe, actually.
Okay, so a smart person, once you saw that first news story kick, and then you saw that second and third and fourth and fifth, if I knew that I was about to be out of a job sometime soon, I would start preparing. I would start making sure that my affairs are in order so that I would not be in panic mode complaining that I can't use that old white man who wants to see my feet's money to get a new whip that I really can't afford. I just know that money ain't going nowhere. But the thing is, that money is. Right. I think smart sex workers would have planned ahead. Smart sex workers would have known that this is just a bubble. So you cannot put your eggs in this basket and think you just good for life. No, it's just like Bitcoin almost.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. So when I see a lot of people out in panic mode and shit like that, and I saw some people's like, this is all OnlyFans. Nobody knew what OnlyFans was. I knew what OnlyFans was before the porn stuff. I knew what it was, but and yeah, they made some money off you. You're right, but the thing is, that was never what that place was for. It was actually for this. Then you all came over and you started giving them bread after bread after bread. But now we kind of want to go back to what we originally had planned, what we originally wanted this site to be. And we can't necessarily do that because banks are only looking at you spreading them open. They're not gonna help us out. There's with all of you women that are on there, who's to say that a lot of you all are gonna keep that same fan base you have?
Right.
So when it comes to OnlyFans, like I said, a smart person would have planned ahead. But I've seen several women bitching and whining and complaining. This is my livelihood. This is this and this and that. So this is where I'm going to make people mad. Because I'm hoping that a lot of people weren't pissed at what I just said. Because I'm trying to be as
you've been very reasonable. You've been very reasonable thus far.
This is where people about to get pissed off.
Oh shit! Wait, hold on.
Danger, danger, danger. This is where people are about to check out of this video and it's about to get a bunch of fucking thumbs down. A man by the name of Kevin Samuel said something that was quite funny. When OnlyFans drops, every one of y'all, Subway is still hiring. A lot of
Hold
Now he was more so just talking to women. I'm talking to men and women, all shapes and sizes. You were banking. If you saw one person doing it and you saw another person doing it, I can pop a titty out and go do this for a minute. I can. Oh, this is good. I'm living in this lavish life and this, that, and third.
Well, but here's the thing. I actually just saw a tweet that kind of put this whole thing in perspective for me.
Okay.
Because here's the thing about the OnlyFans thing that I think a lot of people aren't paying attention to. You can still post nude content. They actually come out and say you still post nude content. Yeah. You can't post porn. Like you can't
somebody
post
made
yourself,
the argument.
Get wholesale
of
broke off.
The difference between Pornhub and Cinemax.
Right. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, like you can't be sitting here putting whole ass videos of yourself getting put in the Steiner recliner, getting your back blown out. You can't put
and that's what trips me out because a lot of the sex workers that use that platform,
they use post.
That's normal, and that's the stuff that would get taken down. They normally have behind a paywall anyway,
right?
And when I say when I'm saying paywall, I mean the people that posted themselves,
right?
They will normally have their nudes and shit full on display. When it comes to anything more graphic, they want more money from that, so they put that shit behind a $sign anyway. So
right. Well, here's the other thing to look at too, though.
Yeah,
OnlyFans ain't the only game in town.
That's what I'm saying.
That's why I just saw a tweet say it said they retweeted. Was it? Yeah, they said many. Yeah, they said many vids and Fansly still busting.
Yeah. Yeah. So I mean that's so just like you all had OnlyFans blow up. Many vids is right there.
Yep.
That shit. Many vids is trending on Twitter right now.
It is actually. Maverick, if you go look it up, Maverick, because that's actually how I saw the tweet. It was motherfucker literally motherfucker said, y'all worried about OnlyFans. There's a mini vids still busting out here.
Yeah. You got many vids, y'all got Plex Storm, because that's one you were talking about the other day.
Plex Storm, yep. If you don't know what Plex Storm is, and I'm not gonna pull it up, go look for yourself. It's basically Twitch with fucking. When you land on the front page of Plex Storm, ain't no telling what you gonna see.
Yeah.
Please be careful when you go there, because I clicked on the motherfucker one time and it was literally just a girl was bit like she had Call of Duty this big on the screen and her big on the screen getting her back blown out by some chick with a strap on.
A lot of the dumb I don't want to call them dumb, but a lot of the more ignorant sex workers, when it comes to OnlyFans, they're in panic mode right now. A lot of the smart people either already have shit lined up or they aren't worried because they can read and they saw that they can still post the content that they were posting to begin with, whether that be nude or lewd.
Right.
So a lot of the more intelligent sex workers that are on that platform, they still solid. They still.
Oh yeah. Oh, here. I want y'all to see this. I don't know if y'all can read that, but see it. Any of you OnlyFans ladies out there that want to be a star, come to Minivids.
Is that bruh man?
No, that is Suge Knight, pimp.
Oh God!
Remember when Suge?
Okay.
Yeah, remember when Suge Knight came? I was like, yeah, man, y'all sick and tired of producers dancing all up in the video. But yeah, dude, that's exactly what's going on here, though. But motherfuckers are literally just talking about how the fact, like, yeah, they said alternatives for OnlyFans for sex workers, Minivids, Patreon, Fansly, just for fans, Pocket Stars. You have literally an embarrassment of riches. Oh, dude, this shit got me. Dude, check this shit out.
Okay.
Look at this shit. Hold on.
Minivids are trying to capitalize on the OnlyFans, bro.
Look, and that motherfucker sitting there doing a little, ooh, yeah, look, I'm getting ready. Getting ready. Yeah, look, yeah, let's go. Let's go. Bring it in, everybody. Bring it in. We're about to get this bread on 3. 1, 2, 3.
So, yeah, that's how I feel about it. A lot of the sex workers I see that are bitching and complaining are broke right now because they used all that money and they shouldn't have. They didn't have anything on the side for a rainy day or nothing. Y'all are broke right now because because of OnlyFans, you went from fish sticks to lobster, but you kept buying lobster. This is one of them pay periods where all your ass got is fish sticks, and it's going to be fish sticks for the foreseeable future because you all didn't think to plan ahead.
Right?
So now you just got fish sticks and air mattresses.
Damn.
That's your own fault.
Damn. That man said fish sticks and air mattresses. I'm dead.
That's your own fault.
I am dead.
That's not OnlyFans' fault because you didn't think to plan ahead.
It's fair. I mean, you're not wrong. Because the thing is, I have seen some people be smart with it. I've seen some people use that money to save up to buy a house.
Yeah.
You know, to buy a new home, you know, get themselves to a nice position. No pun intended. And you know, sometimes that shit works out. But yeah, if you treat this shit like you a rap star, look, and they give you and you done bought $100,000 new whip. I mean, I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, I don't even think really even using the money to buy a house is incredibly intelligent. I mean, it is, but I mean, I guess if you're going to buy any one thing, I guess a house would be the most useful thing you could buy. But like, yeah, I would be like, no, just stack that paper.
Yeah.
Stack that paper up. If
they didn't buy that house, they rent that motherfucker, but it's way above their means.
Ooh, bruh. And then you see what people don't think about too. You could buy a really big ass, like fancy ass fucking house. Just make sure to remember, hope you can pay them utilities.
Yeah.
Because the bigger the house, more the utilities gonna be, pimp.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, like I said, I'm for me, I'm very vocal about the fact that I support sex workers. I think that sex workers deserve to be protected just like any other job. I don't think that, you know, sex workers deserve any like specific heat because of what they do, because honestly, sex work has been around since time immemorial. It is not some newfangled thing that just happened out of the blue that like
I'm sorry, but it's what I told you about Kevin Samuels. Okay.
Okay.
He posted that shit. Okay. Let me see if my camera can pick it up. No, my camera.
Wait. Bring it in. Yeah, right there. Hold it right there. Say in a related story, Subway sandwich. You ain't shit.
Okay, he said winter is here. In a related story, Subway sandwich shops report a massive influx of first-time applications.
Here's the thing, though. I mean, look, I know, I actually personally know a lot of sex workers, and they're nice people. They're good people.
Yeah,
they got, right. Like they have the same needs, issues, wants, and problems that we all have.
Yeah.
And you know what? I don't think that anyone should be treated differently or mistreated because of the fact that they are a sex worker. But at the end of the day, but at the end of the day, I do feel like you have to be prepared. You have to be prepared. You have to be prepared. Like, kind of, okay. To put this in perspective, all you motherfuckers that was on Mixer, and y'all, like, I knew a good chunk of motherfuckers was on Mixer. In that motherfucker deep, they were like, oh yeah, no, I'm on Mixer. I don't fuck with Twitch no more. Then Mixer folded. All the motherfuckers back on Twitch. 99.99999.
You know what irked me about that? And I know all those people are going to clown me and all that good shit, but it would have been great if once they got, because I know a lot of people kept their stuff, but a lot of people didn't. It would have been funny if that account was then deleted and you had to start from scratch again.
Bruh.
That would have been hilarious.
Bruh. Well, here's the thing. Even people who came from Mixer, I fucking love this shit. People who came from Mixer, they were making whole ass campaigns trying to get people to follow them over to Twitch.
Yeah.
And it's just like literally begging motherfuckers to please follow me over Twitch. I'm not saying I wouldn't do the same thing if something happened with YouTube and I had to go to a different platform. But I just think it's funny if you don't keep that. Like, but the difference between me and them is I'm not sitting here saying that, yeah, fuck this platform. That's why I'm on this one. Like, no, I do YouTube because YouTube is convenient. And if I had to change platforms, I would do so gladly. And it would be a pain. It would be a tremendous pain in my ass. But yet here I would be.
Yeah.
Doing it because it's my livelihood. So like I said, I get it. I get it probably better than most people do when it comes to like this whole thing. But yeah, you have alternatives. And honestly, I don't know too many sex workers who don't diversify themselves.
Yeah.
In terms of
you know why?
Like being on Pornhub.
Because they smart.
They smart, right? Yeah, like you know what? Most smart sex workers that I'm familiar with, they got the Instagram on fleek. They got motherfucking Linktree or any of them other little websites where they can have all their links in one place. And if you click on that link, you're going to see ManyVids, you're going to see OnlyFans, you're going to see Fansly, you're going to see Pornhub, you're going to see Patreon. You're going to literally see like 15, 20 different ways to give these motherfuckers some money so you can look at their titties.
Yeah.
I'm just going to put that out there. Some titties that if you went to Reddit, you could probably find them same pictures if you knew where to look. That's all I'm going to say.
Hey, man, don't tell them the game. Don't tell them the game. How did this Blerd Cave just die? How did it go to this
I have no idea. I have no idea. Anyway, point of the matter is, I think honestly, it just turned into like one of our normal conversations where we were just bullshitting. Honestly, I feel like the only thing that changed is that we're not playing Fortnite or Hunt or DVD or anything. It's like a normal conversation that we probably would have had regardless. We are. I guess let's go do this. And then because we have no questions. We have no questions to speak of because no one sent any in. Do you have a recommended read for the week?
Yes, I do. Let me double check that issue number really quick, sir. I posted about it on Twitter because it was a panel in there that just cracked me the fuck up. Superman and the Authority.
Okay.
The newest issue of Superman and Authority. Where the fuck do I have it in my comicsology shit? Why is all my comicsology shit out of order, sir? Issue number 2 of Superman and the Authority. It's a 4-issue miniseries. Tagged you in it because you can't complain about Grant Morrison being fucking confusing and weird because this story about is easy and a motherfucker to follow. we get Superman and Manchester Black trying to recruit more members to their team. And what we have in this issue is he's actually in the process of recruiting Steel, but it's not John Henry. This is his niece that has taken up the mantle. Yeah, that has taken up the mantle, as well as an anniversary arguing Apollo and Midnighter, which was fucking hilarious. Just because Midnighter went from this threatening an entire legion of people to arguing with Apollo because Apollo thinks he forgot their anniversary and didn't get him anything. And then Midnighter then proceeds to tell Apollo that I love you. I did not forget your anniversary, our anniversary.
Yeah.
I got you something special. I'll put you on a team with Superman.
Damn.
And that's sexy dad Superman, not the skinny next gen version.
Right.
And then Midnighter proceeds to get upset because he knows that only teenage kids and Apollo love watching RuPaul's Drag Race. So even though I put you on a team with Superman, you probably just got me some shit from RuPaul's Drag Race, which he did.
Damn.
But we have interactions with all of the. I'm loving this book so far. It ends on a really cool cliffhanger because the newest person that Superman and Manchester Black are recruiting to this team, because now this is already a weird team. We got Superman, Manchester Black, Steel, Apollo, Midnighter, and now they're trying to recruit fucking Enchantress. This book is crazy.
Wow.
So I can't wait for the next issue. This will probably be on the shelf. This will probably be one of them hardcovers. If it's a hardcover that gets snapped real quick.
I'm about to say, this is a limited series, isn't it?
Yes, it is. 4 issues.
Okay, that's what I thought. That's
4
what
issues.
I thought.
If it goes into something else, I will be really, really excited. Hopefully it keeps Grant Morrison on that team. But yeah, that's gonna be my recommended this week. You all will not be sad if you pick this book up. If you like Savage Avengers, if my recommendations have not steered you wrong so far, pick up Superman and the Authority. This is a good one.
I'm gonna take because I once again
not a book.
No. It will be a book this time.
Okay.
But I wanted to steer clear of doing anything that was going to be on my top 5.
Yeah.
So I picked a book that theoretically is a little bit of cheating because technically a video for it I think just dropped an hour ago. Okay. As of the recording of this video, not in real time as y'all are watching it. But the book I chose was Way of X.
Yeah.
Number 5. Bob was it Cy Spurrier, Bob Quinn. This
Fuck
one.
This book.
It made
me so mad.
It made you feel.
Man, I swear it did.
This book, without rehashing too much of anything that I'm going to say in the video, I will basically kind of talk about how the themes of this book, how it explains exactly how Onslaught was able to come back, to reappear in the subconsciousness of Charles Xavier. What exactly has Onslaught been feeding on? And it also kind of points a light at mutant death and how, when House of X are, one of the biggest complaints people had was that, the X-Men can just be resurrected anytime they want to be, then it cheapens death and makes death not mean anything. But here's the thing, Way of X changes that because it does mean something. And it actually is something incredibly ominous. Yeah. Not only that, I think that we got a little bit we finally got to see not the realization, but got closer to the realization of what it is Nightcrawler is trying to do, and he finally figures out what exactly is the religion, the mutant religion that he wanted to create. He couldn't figure out what it was, but the answer was actually in front of him the entire time. He's been doing it all 5 issues of Way of X. Thus far, every issue, he has done something that is a part of the mutant religion. He just didn't realize it, and now he realizes it. And he also gets to have a moment that's very reminiscent of House of X number 4, the Suicide Mission, but on a grander scale and more about himself. We get to see Fabian Cortez get a little bit of redemption in a way, but also not at the same time. Legion and Charles Xavier, the back and forth between them is really tense, very heartbreaking.
Yeah, man, fuck Charles Xavier, man.
Look, Charles Xavier's a terrible person.
I've said it. Takes that damn helmet off his head, and he a whole bitch ass nigga. I swear, man.
Oh yeah. Oh no. Look, let me tell y'all something. Kate tried to tell y'all a long time ago. She tried to tell y'all. Y'all ain't listen. Charles Xavier is a jerk. She told us. She said it. We didn't want to listen though. Charles Xavier, a whole bitch. But yeah, I don't. The way that the book ends, especially knowing that I think Wave X #5 is the last issue, if I'm not mistaken. They're going to continue the story with X-Men: The Onslaught Revelation, which is going to be interesting. It's going to be an interesting read. And then, of course, just with everything else going on, it's like, man, just when I think that they couldn't get any crazier with some of the stuff that's going on with House of X and everything, they come up with something else. They find another way to do it. And don't let the cover, make you think that it's going to go any one specific way.
Yep.
But because the cover, I remember when the solicits first came out, this cover had motherfuckers wholesale thinking Nightcrawler about to get the shit beat out of his ass.
This motherfucker real good.
Look, that motherfucker. Look, I can tell you right now, Onslaught had to come up to the school. Onslaught got called to the school because the teacher caught Nightcrawler out here fucking up in class, and now Onslaught got to leave his job and miss out on that check to come see what this little fuck up son is doing, and that's why he dragged that motherfucker across the ground like that. And Nightcrawler looked like he know he about to get beat with the extension cord. He know he about to, and he know he ain't gonna get to play Nintendo no more for the next 6 months. That's why he looked like that. But that doesn't happen in the book. That's just. Honestly, it's a cool cover, but it has nothing to do with what's actually going on in the book. But yeah,
Onslaught is really Galactus from that Fantastic Four movie.
He really is. He just like, bruh,
yeah, smoke monster.
He really is. Look, the only thing missing is Silver Surfer coming down and being like, "We must prepare the world for the coming of Galactus."
Yep.
That's the only thing missing. But that is it in a nutshell. Great books all around this week. There was a lot of good stuff. There were some other books that there was some really crazy shit that came out this week. Yeah. But that's neither here nor there. Carter, what you got going on this weekend? I mean, you already kind of said you.
Yeah, I'm gonna be doing some Twitch event related stuff in LA that I really don't want to do because I don't think that venue is big enough, and I'm trying not to get this COVID shit because I have yet to go get my second shot. It's actually scheduled for a later time, but I may or may not go live this weekend. Okay. A few people asked me to keep playing Catherine. Catherine's been a trip.
We need to team up for that Avengers.
Yeah, we can team up for the Adventures of Kratos in Africa. Yeah, we can. But other than that, man, I'm honestly with the cave. So you all are gonna see this weekend, like normal. But for that time I have that I can actually fucking sleep and wake up, I'm probably just gonna catch up on some shit that I've wanted to read. So, Bitterroot, Die, Radiant Black, a lot of stuff I'm gonna try to catch up on reading wise. Dude. So that's what's on the agenda for me. You're gonna be wearing some Timbs and playing Dipset songs in New York, though. I know that's what you're about to be doing.
Look, my ass is gonna be at that convention, and when I'm not at that convention, my ass is gonna be in the hotel room eating pizza.
Okay. Don't go there. Go to that mini bar.
Oh no! I ain't playing around. Because little I'm gonna do when I get in town, I'm probably gonna go run up to like one of the little bodegas or corner stores, some shit like that. I'm gonna pick up some supplies, pick up some drinks, some snacks.
Get one of them fucking chopped cheese. I want to see what all the fuss is about the fucking chopped cheese.
The chopped cheese. I'll see if I can get one. I mean, I'm gonna be playing it low key because honestly, this convention is right before I'm supposed to go to Atlanta for Dragon Con. So I'm kind of trying to keep my money in my pocket as much as humanly possible. And then there's also the possibility that I'll be coming back to New York for the New York Comic Con, bar and we don't go back into lockdown again. And so yeah, I'm trying to keep the money close to the pockets as much as and I know I'll be taking mad Ubers. So yeah, I mean, ooh Lord. That because I know I'm gonna have to take an Uber from the airport.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take an Uber from the airport to the hotel, most likely. And I'm gonna have to take I'm probably, depending on where the hotel is, I might have to take an Uber from the hotel to the venue, and from the venue back. That's gonna be twice in the that's gonna be going on. And then I'm gonna have to take another Uber back to the airport. So yeah, I'm gonna be an Uber and motherfucker. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting. But I'm not gonna be out here in these streets, not like that. Even when I was there last time, I wasn't like, even when I went out, I went somewhere where I didn't have to spend money. I went to like one of the little after parties. I was like, oh, okay, cool. I'm already out here, and I'm an old man, dude. I'm about to be 40 coming up here in a minute, man. I ain't trying to be out here like that. I'm grown. I got bills. I got shit. Yeah, I got shit to do. But yeah, that's gonna be it. So yeah, don't expect to see me on anything or anything. You may see me post up here or there. It's gonna be pretty much all quiet on the Western Front, other than this video. And I'm gonna try and come back with some content for y'all from this, but don't be surprised if it's nothing, because I'm not gonna lie, I kind of don't feel like carrying any video equipment with me when I go to this motherfucker. Yeah. I really don't. Anything I shoot will be on my fucking phone. And then, like I said, if y'all are at the convention, pull up. Please wear a mask. Because I'm not gonna lie, if you pull up on me at Brooklyn Comic Con and you ain't got no mask on, you're gonna catch one of these. You'll catch that Drake. I'm gonna be like, I can't fuck with you. And I think there actually is a mask mandate at the venue. I can't remember exactly. I know Dragon Con, they are asking people have their vaccination cards on them.
Yeah.
So they really ain't fucking around. Y'all gonna fuck around, see me in one of them motherfucking bio SWAT masks with the shit on the side. Y'all keep fucking with me. But anyways, that's it. That's the show. I hope you guys have a wonderful, happy, safe, wonderful weekend. If I see you in New York, at Brooklyn Comic Con, awesome. If not, sad trombone. And if you're gonna be in Atlanta, or you are already in the Atlanta area, which is gonna be September 2nd through the 6th, I will be in Atlanta for Dragon Con, so we're gonna be at that. By all means, pull up. Also, same thing, no mask. Can't fuck with you. I will see you guys next time. We'll be back with a normal, as far as I'm aware. Let's see. Let's look how this plays out. Yeah, next week will be your normal, regularly scheduled Blerd Cave. And yeah. We are out of here. And peace.